Hello there, Scorpio. It's so good to see you again. I hope you're having a great day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to be doing your April love reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. All those things really do help to get my message out to more people. And I appreciate all of your support. Okay, let's jump into it. What do you have here? Discovery. Very interesting. I am not sure. Did you have that for your April general reading? And true love. Oh my gosh. Okay, taking both of those. Those are wonderful ways to start. Now, the true love is about discovering your love for yourself. This is about you discovering just how much you love yourself and what you are worth. That you're worth that special person that sees your light, that values you for who you are. So let's see what your soulmate cards are. Masculine, sacred journey, unawakened. And yes, this yes card has been coming out a lot. Okay, so we have the masculine, your divine masculine, your twin or soulmate seeking you. So an energy of, male and female doesn't matter, but your true twin counterpart is seeking you. It's part of your sacred journey, and then we have unawakened. So unawakened is unaware, 3D, ego, darkness. Your twin flame is not ready yet. So it's kind of interesting. Like this person is seeking you, and yet at the same time, they're not quite ready yet. So, if you've been single for a while, that can be difficult, right? Because you're like, okay, hurry up, let's go. But you have to understand that they are still trying to discover themselves and discover what they have, their purpose, their light. Just kind of coming awakened to the idea that it's more than what they own or, who they know. So let's go to the tarot and get some more details for you so we can see where this is going. Page of Pentacles. Lovely. This is a message of, an offer with the Pentacles. It could be a date. It could be, actually it could be anything that has to do that's tangible. It could be a gift from a person. I feel like you may already know this person in some way. And here you have Temperance on the bottom, needing a lot of patience with this person. Let's put it that way, right? Okay, so let's see where this is going. Okay, your obstacle is the Ace of Cups. Not receiving a cup. So this is what they're giving, a pentacle, right? But what you're really wanting is a cup. Yeah. And that comes all back into, how you value yourself. What it is that you're looking for within yourself, not only what you are wanting to receive, but also what you are willing to give. In order to receive love, we have to give love. And, a lot of times, they're showing me this, Six of Cups on the bottom. Sometimes that's a really hard energy because when we've been heartbroken before, or if you're dealing with somebody, that maybe isn't giving quite the commitment that you want, because this is kind of like a commitment card. What you're really wanting is love. So they may be offering, gifts, 3D things. That would kind of really go in with this unawakened, right? They may have money that they're willing to share, but what you're really wanting is more of an emotional connection with this person. And so it's kind of interesting because, are you going to spend more time and energy on a connection that is maybe financially stable, but not necessarily emotionally stable? Okay, so let's see what the advice here is. Strength. So strength is also about courage. And in this case, I think that there is something about having the courage to, truly step into an energy of looking at this relationship, but all relationships, including your entire life, really, about what are you worth, and, you know, only accepting those things into your life, those relationships that are worthy of your love, worthy of your time and energy, that are balanced, right? Because there's this sense, I get this true sense of things are unbalanced. It's kind of like, once again, you want this, but they're offering this, right? And part of it is that you may be accepting this, right? Because you're kind of hoping that it'll finally turn into this. But it's about taking a look at what it is that you're also offering this person. Are you offering this, or are you offering that, right? Are you matching what they're offering, or are you giving something else? And taking, having the courage to look at this relationship and discover what is kind of like the golden nugget of this relationship, or if you're not with somebody right now, like your past love relationships, also can include your friends and family, because sometimes the patterns of behavior that we have in our friends and family relationships also show up in our romantic relationships, and vice versa. So it's about finding the golden nugget here. There's some wisdom that I feel like you are trying to gain in this situation. Knight of Pentacles, it's taking some time. It could be that in the past, all you were willing to do was to give, a sense of commitment. But what you're really wanting to do too is to actually have more of an emotional connection. You may be actually awakening to that idea yourself. And then we have Justice. Page of Cups. I love this. Bringing this into balance. I feel like these two energies are going to balance out. You're going to have the strength and the courage to do something, and we are going to clarify, but bring it into balance. This is Libra energy. It doesn't have to be a Libra that you're dealing with, but it's that sense of bringing things into balance. Look at this. Ace of Wands on the bottom, a fresh start. And it can be a fresh start with this relationship, or just a fresh start in love in general. The way that you're looking at love. So let's see what the Page of Pentacles has here. Oh, yeah. Okay, Fool. There you go. Heading in a new direction. Look at this. You have the Ace of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. You're truly gaining new, the Ace of Swords is about truth. It's about victory, looking at what it is that you're learning about yourself and learning about love. Because remember, we have this discovery, right? I feel like you're stepping into this energy of really understanding what a catch you are. And it's kind of like, okay, I've discovered that. I have that. And it's mostly because you went within, and you could, be dealing with a Virgo. This is Virgo energy, but it doesn't have to be. It's like you've gone within to find this knowledge, this tidbit of wisdom that is going to help you to maneuver through this situation, because you want emotional connection. I feel like you're missing the emotional intimacy in your life that, you truly want. So let's see what the Ace of Cups is. 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you truly want balance, because here we have the 6 of Pentacles and we have the Justice at the end, right? This is your obstacle. The 6 of Pentacles is this sense of balance, of give and take, right? Of not over giving in any situation. But I want to also point out that it's the Pentacles again. And what you're really wanting is love. it's as if you're putting your worth based on how much you're getting out of something in the material world. Really interesting. You're putting, there's this sense of having some sort of relationship between your worth, how much money either you have or somebody else has, and how that plays into love. But I feel like you're stepping out of that, and you're kind of, or your twin is. It could be the person that you're dealing with. And now you're stepping into this, no, I want love. I want the love to flow. I don't want it to be based on money anymore. Because look we have the Seven of Pentacles. You have a lot of pentacles at the beginning of this. There's something, pentacles in a love reading also really represents your self-worth. And then we have this. This is about falling in love with yourself. Understanding just, what a golden nugget you are. Your worthiness. And I feel like you're having difficulty with that because of a difficult ending in the past. This isn't an ending that's happening here. It's an ending that has put you onto this path of rediscovering what it is that you want out of a love relationship. And it's really emotional intimacy. I feel like in the past, you may have been with people that had a lot of financial stability or could offer you a lot in a financial stability. Something about, having love relationships tied to money in some way. The more money somebody had, the more love they had to offer, and it's probably something from childhood that you kind of grew up with. But you're coming out of that because you've had this difficult ending, and all of a sudden you realize, well, wait a minute, I had this difficult ending, and then, you may have stayed in that relationship because there was financial security in it. The relationship ended. You started making money on your own, and now you're realizing, oh, wait a minute. Money is energy. That's all money is. It's really and truly energy. And you are coming into this sense of, I want my energy to be in love, not necessarily in, just material things. So let's see what the Strength card has here. The Moon, the Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah, so let's see what's underneath the Tower. Waiting, lots of swords energy here. Okay, the Moon card is, Cancer energy. Doesn't have to be a Cancer though. A lot of anxiety around your subconscious fears, sleepless nights. Do you have the courage to overcome something? And here are your pentacles again. Like, are you, I'm getting a sense that, almost a sense of, are you worth the work? Are you worth do you have the strength and the courage to work on yourself in a way, in order to see your own value? So once again, this could be you, Scorpio, or it could be your twin that is going through this, because we have two cards with twin, right? But there's a sense of, really having the courage to take a look at what it is that you are fearful of when it comes to money or comes to your worth as a person. I feel like you're being transformed through this. You've had this kind of energy a few times in your readings. This energy of not necessarily putting your worth as a person based on how much money you make, right? But putting it on how much love you give out to the world. And if you think about it, love is free. Right? I mean, we can choose to send out our love and it doesn't really cost anything. Just sending, a text to somebody that you're thinking about them, just meditating and thinking good thoughts about people, right? even if you're in conflict with them, sending out happy thoughts to them. And it could be that maybe you felt in the past that the more somebody gave you as far as gifts or money or something was a bigger indication of how much they loved you. And now you're understanding, no, it's those sweet moments when they just send me a funny emoji or something like that and say, hey, I'm thinking about you, right? It's all the little things that people do that show you or you show others how much you love them, right? But loving is really about just caring about somebody, right? Sending them good thoughts, telling them you love them. And now all of a sudden it's kind of like, almost like, oh my gosh, my life comes into balance when I realize it's, the epiphany of realizing it's not about the money. If they give me a bigger, more expensive gift, right, it's not any indication of how much they love me. I was a teacher for years, and, you would always have some students that would bring in, a fancy gift, for me at the end of the year or a holiday or something like that. And then then honestly, I would have the child that would just come in and have a handmade card and write me the most beautiful note about what they enjoyed the most about me as a teacher, or, what they remembered about me or something like that. You know what I really and truly loved was the handmade card, right? That's just an indication of true love. That it doesn't have to be an over-the-top gift. Sure, those are nice too, right? But the things that really hit our heart are the ones that are from the heart. Really interesting, because I feel like this is, the discovery you are making about, yourself, or the world, or once again, it could be your twin. Oh my gosh, yeah. Page of Wands. I love this. Yeah, so you discover this, you embrace it. You almost like have a shift in the mind. You come into this more balanced energy here. You're celebrating, right? Two cards of celebrating, the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. Celebrating together. Right? Embracing. Oh my goodness. It's all about the love. Notice there's no pentacle here, right? You've left the pentacles in the past. You've overcome the feelings of abandonment or rejection because it was all based on, hey, what can you do for me lately, right? And now it's just about being together, about loving each other. And just, this sense of, when we're together or we're thinking of each other, those are the best moments of my life, right? So let's go to your Soul Truths card. And Scorpio, I do personal readings. The link is in the description box below if you're interested in that. So let's see what we have. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Now, that is part of love, right? You cannot buy. I'm going to tell you. You could buy a ticket and go to a comedy show or something, right? You can't buy a laughter. Laughter is one of those things that, when you get together and you start giggling about something, right? It's kind of like one of those moments that truly bonds people. So let's see. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed in your pants, or maybe you did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. And I'm going to put that up there because I feel like, when you're in this Pentacles energy, it is, you could be really focused on your career or something like that. Trying to make more Pentacles because the more money you have, the more worth you have. But there's this energy of taking life so seriously, almost like, keeping score of who has given you what lately, And now it's kind of like, no, it's a celebrating. Let's get together. Let's just laugh. Let's just have fun. Oh, I love that energy. Okay, so let's see what we have with the Romance Angel cards. Retreat, engagement, healing family issues, and separation. I feel like you are in the separation, or you have had the separation. And now it's kind of like the two of you, or, you know, if this is a family, you know, we have family issue here. It's about going together, understanding, hey, let's just get together and have some fun, you know. Let's not make it so serious, you know. When you know, I would go visit my parents, my mother, you know, would bring out all the fine china, and, you know, have this elaborate dinner and that stuff. And, you know, I'd be there with the 3 little kids, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, please don't let anybody break anything, you know, with her fine china and crystal and everything. And it is that energy of sometimes it is just better to be relaxed, you know, bring out the paper plates, you know, whatever it is. It's about being together. It's not about the big elaborate show. And we have engagement. So lovely, lovely energy there. Yeah, I love this. Okay, so let's get your Lover's Oracle card. So what do we have here? Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so I am going to bring that up because, you know, we had this twin energy at the very beginning. There is that energy of understanding that your twin is on your path, right? And you do have the sacred journey here. Your twin is on your path to help open you up. What you don't like in your twin is exactly what you don't like in yourself. You know, it doesn't even have to be your twin. Have you ever noticed that with a friend or something that you don't like in somebody that you work with, or a friend or something like that? That's a good indication that it's something that you would like to work on within your own self. And so I feel like this is, you know, remember how I kept saying it could be you, it could be your twin. So there is a little bit about looking in the mirror at yourself and understanding, okay, what is it that I would like to, you know, tweak about my beliefs around money and love. So anyway, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. If you did resonate, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. Be gentle with yourself and compassionate as you move through this energy. And I wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.